Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Kristen if you're new, and this is my channel, Kristen Alyssa, where I talk about my faith, dentistry, which is my career, the career I'm pursuing, and lifestyle. And I integrate all three of them to become this one beautiful channel. Yeah. So today I want to talk to you guys about, you read it right, I got rejected from every single dental school I applied to. And I didn't just apply to 3 or 5. I applied to quite a few. And I did not even get an interview. Not one interview. All straight up email rejections.
Oh, that's gotta hurt!
But I'm over it. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to share with others about the flaws, or I guess weak points, in my application, so that you can be mindful of it and you can prepare yourself for the dental school application process. And so, God willing, you do not go through the same thing that I went through, and you get into at least one dental school on the first try. So let's get right into it. First off, let me list the dental schools I applied to. I think I might be forgetting one or two, but this is what I remember so far. So UT Health Science Center in Houston and UT Health Science in San Antonio. I applied to Texas A&M College of Dentistry, which I am currently at. Also Midwestern in Arizona, Glendale, Arizona. Meharry in Tennessee, Nova Southeastern in Florida, Howard in Maryland, and University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Wait, is Howard in Maryland? I think so. Yeah. But anyways, again, long story short, I applied to all 8 of these universities and was rejected from each one by one by one. And of course in the moment I was like, I don't understand why these schools are rejecting me. I knew my GPA was weak. I knew my DAT was average, but I was still like, if they would only take the chance to get to know me, maybe. Yeah. But you know what? God has a plan in everything, and honestly, the path that I took to get to dental school, it worked out way, way, way better for me than going straight in would have. And so I'm really grateful that things panned out the way they did. But let's talk about my application and the weak points and why I believe I was rejected without a question. No interview, nothing. Let's get into it. First, my GPA. My GPA was a 3.16. You heard that right. 3.16. You know what? I'm grateful it was at least in the 3s, because the first and second year of college was really, really rough for me academically, and I tried with all my might to get back up to at least a 3.4, but as you can see, that didn't work out for me, and I knew that was a weak point going into my application. And actually, one of my advisors straight up told me, don't apply to dental school because I'm not gonna get in. And because she said that, that just made me want to apply even more. So I just disregarded what she said. And I was like, I'm gonna apply anyways. And I'm gonna prove you wrong. And so yeah, I went ahead and applied, and obviously you guys know the end result. Second thing, I had an 18 academic average on my DAT. And at this point, I had taken my DAT twice, and my academic average was still an 18. And so I feel like that just set me back even further. If I had taken it once and gotten an 18 academic average, maybe I would have gotten an interview and been like, oh, okay, it's not that great, but it's not bad. But because I took it twice and didn't improve in my overall score, bad sign. So key, don't take the DAT again unless you know that you can score significantly higher. Significantly meaning like at least 3 or 4 points above your academic average, what you had before. And the last thing that I think weakened my application were my essays and personal statement. Though I don't think they were bad. I actually thought they were, pretty good. But I should have asked more people to read my personal statement and essays. But I'm the type of person, I don't like asking for help, and I don't like showing people like personal stuff. Like, yeah. And so I asked my mom to read it, and I think I might have asked one of my advisors to like look over it, and that was it. And I think I should have asked more people, because the more people you ask, like the more suggestions they give, and more input and like different perspectives, that's it. Different perspectives you get from showing it to different people. And it could have only enhanced my essays and personal statement to make me stand out a little bit more and show that side of me that's not apparent through my numerical scores, like the DAT and my GPA. So what I did that was good was shadowing. I shadowed a lot. But one thing, I didn't go to a variety of dentists. I went to one dentist, which was my dentist and like a family friend. So maybe that also wasn't that great. I also shadowed another dentist for just like one day. He was like a traveling general dentist who did oral surgery. But another thing I did do was when I was on a mission trip in the Dominican Republic, a dental mission trip that is, since I was working in a clinic, I was also shadowing the dentist there. And I believe I did list that as part of my shadowing hours. And so I think overall shadowing, I did pretty well. And again, like I said, volunteering. I volunteered through my church as well as like different on-campus organizations. And honestly, don't volunteer if your heart's not in it. I can't stand... Let me get on a soapbox real quick. I cannot stand... What was that? I cannot stand when people do, especially, oh my gosh, okay. So not putting like all people in a box, but pre-meds, bro, at my university, they were super, super intense. And you could tell when they were just doing things for the sake of their application and not because their heart was in it. They're just like, oh, I need to volunteer. Oh, I need to do this. And what's going on over there? I'll do that too. But not volunteering because, like, this is something I'm passionate about. This is something that I, care about. It was all for their application. And so, I don't know if admissions officers can tell when somebody's heart is not into the volunteering through an application, but just as a character thing, if you are going to volunteer somewhere or do something, make sure that your heart is in it and you can sympathize with, like, the situation that's going on, or, like, yeah. Anyways, the last good thing that I think was on my application were my, like, hobbies and, things that, in a way, like, involve dentistry, meaning using your hands. I took sculpture. I took a sculpture class my junior and senior year of undergrad, and I loved it. Like, absolutely loved it. And it wasn't like sculpture like you think, like you have clay and you're molding up something. No, it was like wood shop and I want to say mining, but mining is not the word. Welding, and I made a sculpture of poop.
It's a bit early to be thinking about that, isn't it?
Indeed. I just started eating.
I mean, it wasn't... Okay, back up. It wasn't made of poop, but I made a sculpture of something that looks like poop. I made it with clay and, like, it was a bedazzled... Like, the poop emoji? I'll insert a picture. But, like, just, like, really creative things that, make you think outside of the box when creating things and make you look at things, like, not, like, I don't know. it was just an amazing experience, and I loved it. And I understand most schools don't have sculpture classes, or if they do, they're confined. They're only for like art majors. But I was lucky enough to take that class. I took the beginners class and the advanced class, and I loved it. Learned how to work with wax and clay and chicken wire and like metal but yeah, so like do things that you're passionate about, and like if you're interested in dentistry, I'm guessing you like using your hands, so do that. Like whether it's gardening, sewing, crocheting. I did a lot of crocheting, like making things, building things, tearing things down. Like show it in your application. Don't make sure you add things that set you apart from the rest. The point of this video was to help you guys understand, like, you know, what makes you stand out in an application and what is very, I guess, like crucial to your application, and what I've learned from that process. Obviously, I did get into dental school. If you'd like to hear more about that process, I'd love to talk about it. Just like this video, and I will make a video telling you how I did end up getting into dental school without having to reapply. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and tell all your friends in your pre-dental clubs, all your friends in dental school, and I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.